Hey y'all, welcome back to Today in Music History for July 2nd. It was 20 years ago today in 2005 that Pink Floyd reunited with Roger Waters for the first time since 1981 for the Live 8 concert in London. They only did 4 songs, including the Speak to Me, Breathe reprise, and then Money, Wish You Were Here, and Comfortably Numb. Wish You Were Here was dedicated to Syd Barrett. This would actually mark the first and last time that the entire band reunited, as Richard Wright would pass away in 2008. It was 34 years ago today in 1991 that a Guns N' Roses show in St. Louis ended in a riot. It's the infamous moment when Axl Rose saw someone in the crowd taking pictures and jumped off the stage to get the camera. And then when he returned to the stage, he said, "Thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home." Threw the microphone to the stage. Axl was actually charged with inciting a riot, but the charges were dropped when a judge ruled that he didn't directly incite it. Izzy Stradlin came out and said, "What's to stop us having some more people trampled because the singer doesn't like something?" And sure enough, shortly after, Izzy left the band. You know, we've all seen the footage of that night. The band didn't return to St. Louis for 26 years. 2017 is when they came back. And if you check the liner notes to Use Your Illusions 1 and 2, there's a special credit to St. Louis in it. And it was 56 years ago today in 1969 that the Jimi Hendrix Experience officially broke up. It was only a couple of days after they played their last show at the Denver Pop Festival. Of course, Hendrix would form the Band of Gypsies, right before his untimely death in 1970. It was 69 years ago today in 1956 that Elvis Presley recorded the single Hound Dog. And then they needed a B-side, so they were checking out some demos, and they came across a song called Don't Be Cruel, which they also recorded. They released it as a double A-side 11 days later, and it set records for sales and chart positions. It's just crazy that both of those classics were recorded on the same day and released at the same time. And happy 42nd birthday to Michelle Branch. Paul Williams of The Temptations would have been 86 today, but he passed away in 1973 at the age of 34. Apparently, he took his own life, though there's some debate on that matter. So tune in tomorrow for another Today in Music History that mostly focuses on old music. And I need to add some new stuff in too. At least that's what some people think. But keep in mind that there's more history than there is current.